Yeah, believe it or not, a Galactus deck hit the #1 spot on the Infinite leaderboard this week. We went from Hela to Galactus. What is this Marvel Snap world we're living in? I think actually Agamotto is still public enemy #1 for most folks. But yeah, my good friend Pulse Glazer sent me this Galactus deck. If you don't know Pulse, he has a ton of great like high infinite decks over on his YouTube channel, Snap Judgments. I'll put a link down below. You should go check it out for sure. But this deck was played by Derek to the #1 spot, and Pulse was right on the notion that I thought this would be a pretty cool deck to showcase because it's a hybrid combination between Eson and Galactus here as kind of two different ramp payoffs. So you have your 2-drops that give you cool stuff in hand. Then you have your 3-drop ramp cards like Wave and Luna Snow. And the Wave lets you, maybe cheat out an Eson early that pulls from these awesome 2-drops, or cheat out that early Galactus. You have a few other paths as well, of course, to get these out. There's Hope and Luna. You've also got Galacta in the mix. Like there's a great like Hope, Galacta, turn 5 Galactus play where you have that 6/9 Galactus off the Galacta. And because this deck has so many early game cards, you've got multiple 1-drops, multiple 2-drops, a lot of 3-drops. It's actually pretty easy to reliably get priority into that Galactus turn where you just know 100% that your Galactus is going to succeed. Even when it doesn't happen, you can often call your shot pretty well too these days. And that, of course, leads you into a null that usually becomes enormous. This is obviously a classic 1-2 punch, Galactus into null, but this typically single-handedly carries those post-Galactus locations. If not, sometimes you can get by with Eson or like random 6-drops from Valentina and so on. If you get lucky, you'll even generate an Alioth. Sometimes it can make big post-Galactus plays. So I like that this deck has, a very well-defined Galactus win condition. In some cases, that is obviously the path you take, and it gets you easy wins. But it also has that backup ramp game plan. If you look, actually, this deck looks a lot like that day 1 Eson deck we played with all those various ramp cards, which can be a sufficiently good backup plan that also wins you games. And I had a quick 9-5 run with this deck myself, even after a pretty bad start. I think I was like 1-4 to start. So I think I actually won like almost 8 in a row at the end. Once I found kind of my stride with this deck. And of course it was already played to the #1 spot on the Infinite leaderboard, so it does look like it has a lot of potential. I would just say, be careful with snaps. You need to be a disciplined snapper sometimes with Galactus. You need to understand your risks really well with this deck to make sure you can get those wins, because a lot of times post Galactus people will retreat. So, snapping beforehand to get you to 2 cubes instead of those retreats for 1 can be very beneficial. But all in all, some big wins with Galactus, some funny wins with Galactus, some cool plays with Eson and all these random generators. That can be a really fun line too. So this deck is pretty cool, pretty fun, and pretty different for like a high infinite deck. And that's exactly why I wanted to show it to you today. Okay, yeah. Do we go White Queen over Iron Patriot? I don't think so. It's actually a pretty good spot for Galactus. Let's move away from that and try to make this Iron Patriot a little safer. Big House is scary. Eson, very good for this hand so far, of course. White Queen's a solid follow-up either way. Hopefully a 5-point lead plus, 4 is enough to hold. Only really Starbrand, I think, would contest that even. Oh, sad. Oh, death gone for the opponent though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean the opponent's gonna know this is pointless now, but Galacta here is still really great. Still have an eye out for Galactus left potentially. White Queen Eson's good, but no ramp means Eson's stuck for a bit. White Queen can hold up mid a little. Not a more locking any good play. I mean, we have a huge tempo lead right now, an 11-point lead. Oh my good god. Do we without ramp, dude? I don't know. I mean, if we had hit Luna here, I'd be thinking about turn 5 Galactus into null all day. We did not hit Luna or Wave, so it's suddenly like, I don't know if that's the right decision. Scar. Nope. Luna. I mean, this pulls us way ahead on board. I think we could probably just Eson left and call it a day. Let's see what they do. I have to imagine Eson left makes way more sense than Galactus left. Like, Galactus left just feels so risky. I just can't believe Galactus left is the right decision. Swordmaster. Oh my god, it is Hela though. Maybe Galactus left is the right decision. Because they aren't gonna play the Hela left, are they? I don't think we beat Hela normally. They've got Death and Blade only though. That's really not that good. But it's so easy for them to maybe steal this. I think they always play Hela right, and this actually holds, man. I guess we could do this too. It's free. I think maybe they play Hela right, and this holds. Unbelievable, dude. They do play Hela right, and it holds. Unbelievable. Poor Hela decks, dude. They actually even had the Hela portrait too, huh? Signaling their demise. 47 power null, just enjoying the show. Sitting back, enjoying the show. Galactus, no ramp, but maybe Galacta makes it work? Space Throne Galactus, the greatest baller move of all. This could also become a Space Throne, so we have to be careful here. Everything's going right until we hear otherwise. I don't know. So funny how this throne has like little, like, you know, like little UFO jets on the bottom. Like, it makes sense, it's floating around in space, but it does something about it feels sillier. Like, you think about it, like this epic throne made of stone, and then it's got these funny little jets on the bottom. Cute little funny jets. Yeah, dude, we are locking in on this if we go for Galacta, but I'm very nervous about that. Guess we'll see. The opponent might be a Hela deck, which might be really good if it hits double Space Throne. Then I could use Galacta to just get like some bigger bodies here. Okay, well that's actually kind of good news. Let's us pivot around here a little more. Eson mid does often hold against Hela decks. Like 12 is a number for them. That's very common. They could maybe hit an Infinite, of course. That would be terrifying. But less likely. We would hope maybe this all holds, but right is certainly susceptible. Nebula getting a little bigger could make the difference, honestly. So maybe we'll get a bigger Nebula. Honestly, if we don't think Hela's going mid, Galactus is looking awfully good again. Especially if we have priority. If we don't have priority, it's bad, but I think we're gonna have priority, it looks like, inevitably. Yeah, oh my god, dude. Okay, dude, it's gotta be Galactus mid, right? They never play the Hela mid, do they? I mean, maybe they do actually, but then at least it's a tie? But I don't play Hela mid because I think I need a bigger guy there. I think I need a 12 power guy there, right? I mean, worst case tie, best case just deny the Hela completely, dude. Galactus riding the Space Throne, man. I don't think it's big enough, but... Oh, this is the same Hela person we played earlier, so they know I have Galactus. Wait a minute, does that change our thinking at all? No, I don't think it does. They know. We Galactus them earlier, so they may just play Hela here for the tie. I think that's fine. Let's let them have it, you know? They don't! They don't play! Dude, no, I feel so bad, dude. It's the same opponent, I'm sure of it, because that's the same portrait we saw. Oh, no, dude. I feel so bad. They may have thought like, oh, he's not gonna go for it, you know? The lone Galactus on the throne. It's beautiful. Icebox. Ugh, brutal. I have had the most annoying run of locations today. I don't know, man. Locations have been bugging me today, which is rare. I usually defend annoying locations, but man, when you get a stretch of quite a few in a few games, it does start to weigh on you, I'll say, man. Getting a little annoyed. Rare annoyance for me. Here we go again, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I mean, we're still in the game. I just cannot catch one right now, dude. Catch a break. Galactus right into null is 100% a win condition if we can either get priority number one or just get a little lucky, right? Hazmat, that's kind of fine. We don't have a lot of cards. That means Galactus right does not connect. That's scary. We can go Eson instead and just get some numbers here. Mid, I'm just gonna say mid holds, but it doesn't really matter because Eson's ripping it anyway. It's not really important. And then it's about holding down left. Laufey, okay. Give me 7 is a win condition left. I don't really have an easy 7, unfortunately. Everybody's a bit smaller than that. None of my best power output play here. This doesn't feel very good either. It's sort of relying on a danger room fail from the opponent. Eson's gonna pull some random 6 here. Is that enough to keep up with Ajax? I mean, in theory it is, yeah. If we can hold mid. Do these connect? Wave's gonna get destroyed, isn't she? I know Wave. Oh, that's a great hit on Malekith. Wave, if Wave holds, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Wave. Nice. Easy win. Oh, it was Luke Cage. Oh, yeah. Actually, if that Luke Cage connected, the Zabu would have hit. Oh, my God, dude. Frustrated by locations, but saved by Valentina RNG. Wow. Okay. Nice. We would have had Valentina early if it hadn't been for the icebox. See, it all works out in the end. All right. Good tempo hand, yeah. Good Eson hand. Galactus isn't looking too spicy just yet. Oh, a little worse. Oh, hello. I mean, if they don't hit a 2, Hope can definitely hold this. If they hit a 2, a little shakier. Anti-Venom's actually pretty great. Like, Null, amazing card. Small head start here. If they top deck to 4, though, we could be in a pickle. I'm out, dude. I'm pivoting out, man. I don't care. Go mid. Oh, they did it a 4. No, is it? Oh yeah, it's totally big enough. It's not even close, bro. Don't matter. We're going left. We don't have priority though. Sadly, they're ahead by 1 point. So let's see if this connects. Nice, beautiful. Now we need to find Null. We can definitely get this anti-venom. It's one of the better plays we have, really. It's hard for us to get those good options. I might want 2 spaces, right? Because if this hits something really good, well, it would really just be the Null. And I'm only ever drawing the 1 card anyway, right? So, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, there's actually kind of an argument this does make me maybe weaker. Like, if it hits Eson, you know, it's kind of just worse. Do I ever need to go, like, Valentina, Luna, Snow here to maybe grab a better Valentina play? To just make sure that I have something to do. Ramps the opponent, which does theoretically help them and does not help me. I don't know. This is kind of shaky. Oh, we just got an Eson. Okay. Bigger than what I had, so. Oh, I like that we're kind of dodging US Agent a little bit with these small cards. Null has to be big enough even with Agent, right? Like, it just has to be. So actually the anti-venom would have been insane, we find out. Would have been insane. Okay, that number update there was really terrifying, dude. Like, what the heck was that, dude? That went to like -3 first. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I feel bad. This is actually a really sick way to win a lane, and Null just powered through it. Like, what an insane top deck for us. I think any other card would have been way too small, right? Ant-Man, yeah, I don't mind playing an Ant-Man early. Get some priority for a Galactus. I don't know what this means. Double income, no kids, stank. Funny. Patriot, yeah, we could put it in the nebula, I guess. I don't hate Convertage either. I'm just gonna limit myself maybe on Galactus options a little bit. I also really like Wave Galactus left, I think. I think we don't even bother with like Luna. I think we just Wave left. I think Galactus right if it makes any sense at all. Ooh, Absorbing Man Galactus is also a thing, dude. I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's definitely a thing. That makes me think we might have a chance to hold priority here as well, which is pretty sweet. Oh, bro, Galactus right looks a lot worse. Galactus mid, though, it just leave the opponent a lot more options, you know? Like, They have the ability to make bigger, scarier plays. I think it's still just Galactus, right, man? Oh, actually, you know what I could do? I could Absorbing Man and then Galactus for a slightly higher power output. I don't really need the Absorbing Man. Also, that feeds the Null a little bit better. Yeah, no, I like this better. Yeah, no, this is good. The 0 cost Absorbing Man here is actually pretty clutch. I don't know what this is, but Null is huge. Well, not like huge, but huge. 20 power or something already. It's like 9 and 9 is 18 plus this. Plus 4, yeah, actually over 20. Hopefully we can hit a Null. I don't really need a Luna here. So don't really need a Galacta here anymore. White Queen, you kind of only have one more spot for next turn, right? So it's like, could theoretically play the Quinjet. If I get Null or Eson, I would rather have an Eson for sure to grab whatever their White Queen card is. Is the Quinjet 2 power a meaningful distinction? You know what I mean? Chance I draw garbage. If I don't draw either of my 6s, well, it's really just Eson that would deny the Quinjet. I don't know. I'm going to hold it in case this is like a 5-drop and I can play it next turn because Eson would be way better to play. Oh, Cersei is actually insane. Okay. Wins is great because Cersei just denies that anyway. This becomes either a Scar or Erisham, of course. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's this, right? Let's try it, dude. Let's see. Send it up to Cersei. I mean, their Cersei's potentially still pretty good after that bolts. Like, they could play a couple things. That's their highest cost thing, though, so I doubt it's much better than that. Oh, Erisham's a low roll, unfortunately. I mean, I think... God almighty, dude. At least we denied that guy, but... Oh, dude. Baku off the freaking... Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? This is a crazy hit, dude. We actually low rolled so hard because if this was just Scar, you know, he's in the 7 cost pool now. 50-50 for us to have 28 to 26. I'd say this is an average result, not a great one. And this is actually kind of a below average result. A lot of 2-drops are bigger than this. I think this is a low roll, man. I think we win this game a lot of the time with these rolls. I bet a majority, 7 out of 10, we win this. Okay, Quinjet. I mean, Galactus left is kind of an intriguing idea, right? It's one of those where it's less likely the opponent has cards there. Galactus is still positive power, so, you know, he can still activate. I think I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We got Wave, too. Ooh, nice. Okay. Now, the opponent might be running Null is the only consideration here. Clearly a destroyed package of some kind, so that's a little spooky because we don't yet actually have our... Never mind. He's right on time. Right on time. Yeah, I don't know. We're looking okay, actually. I think it's looking fine. Killmonger doesn't matter. I mean, X-23 is ending up left no matter what, so I actually like that we're just getting free points on our Null. We know we have a Null. We don't know the opponent has a Null, so for now, it's definitely beneficial for us. Eson also pretty big. So we might just actually have Galactus... Oh, well, we're not going to have Null or Eson both because we won't have the ramp. So we'll probably just play an Apocalypse because that's the next biggest card that I have. And see if the opponent can match, I guess. I don't know. Let's find out. I like that this is actually kind of -1 that is trapped here for now. It's really cool. Null is 30. They played some numbers, didn't they? Jeez, dude. Nebula, she's just negative power probably, right? I think not a thing we like. Apocalypse is some free points. What are they gonna do here, like Carnage stuff? Oh, Venom. That's... I mean, I guess technically... Actually, hold up. Is that gonna end up being -1? Oh no, he ends up being 1. Okay, yeah, that's... I mean, that's something. I mean, if they have a Null, we actually just win, right? We just... Theirs can't be bigger. They do have some ramp, I guess. They could play something with it. I don't know what it would be, though. Phoenix Force is pretty cool, dude. Bro. That's a sick play. The death died in the Galactus, I guess. We never saw that, right? Pretty cool. The peak. Oh, God. We We got a hope and we lost a white queen, it looks like. Okay. I mean, I like white queen, but that's fine. Hope Galacta's pretty solid, by the way. We'll just do that. Play the opponents so they're a little less sure what's going on. They know I have this, so. Crater's actually great for Hope Galacta. Yeah, big time ramp here. Galactus mid into null would be insane if we hit it. Yeah, that would very likely connect. Bigger Galactus thanks to the Galacta. That would be beautiful. Crazy good ramp. Starbrand actually helps this deck probably a little bit. I don't know. It's weird because like ramp is good. You like ramp, but in some ways it can also help the opponent match your ramp, which can challenge you a little bit. Also, it can sometimes make you just float in extra energy because you had the ramp anyway. Like we're gonna have enough anyway, so we don't really need Starbrand Crater for the record. It's one of those like can be helpful, can sometimes maybe not feel so helpful. Sadly, Eson here is not really doing anything though. That's a little troublesome for me. I almost kind of wanted here just to match the Agamotto a little better. I'm gonna be real though, I really just want that Galactus mid, man. Wins? Rude. Gonna stop my ramp, but it's not gonna work. I only have 2 cards that make this Eson viable. Neither in hand. None in hand. Yeah, boy, this is a real shaky proposition here, isn't it? I do not trust Luna Snow to hold at all. Not even remotely here. Oh. Oh, no, that's actually fine, right? No, that's fine. Hold up, we're chill. Elsa's tiny. Luna Snow's gonna hold. Beautiful. Oh, what a weird win. The opponent went so hard right on this. They probably thought I was gonna trust the Eson, but we were actually bailing out of the Esons. They committed a lot of power here that essentially just did nothing because we were already planning to lose. Just going 3 wide here really made the difference. Kind of a little steal for sure. Okay, well we know Galactus isn't going left, so let's put a little Quinjet up there. Galactus right might be nice. We get a good Starbrand going, some good ramp. You know, we don't have to be Galactus 2 for the record, just to be clear. Like, this is not a play Galactus or lose kind of deck. Eson is his own independent division here. Our Patriot's really tough to match. We could try a White Queen, but I think I'd rather just go like White Queen Galacta mid that gets us the crater, and then you could try to Galactus right, but I guess Luna Snow's gonna say no to that. Eson for the opponent, sure. So I think we're gonna be obviously Galacta Eson plan here. Oh, Doctrine's really nice. Okay, that's good. Little head start over the Meek, certainly that's a bad roll for them. Could play this Eson, but it's no good yet. I think it's still just Galacta. We probably go Eson. Well, Eson right's kind of weird with cube, but I do need a lot of power there. Oh, that's gonna be a Galactus, Eson, or null for the opponent. Are they playing the exact same deck, dude? They are playing literally the exact same deck for sure, 100%. Not even up for debate. That's hilarious though. Nebula mid, we are ahead quite a bit. I think that's fine. This pulls the other Eson. There's nothing else currently to pull, but we'll get a Patriot to potentially pull more later. Eson does go mid. Pulls an Ultron. Oh, shoot. I bet they're not thrilled about that. Okay, so now right is totally safe. And then left. Oh, well, not totally safe. Cube's gone, I guess. Left, though, we don't really have a good hit for left. Eson's too full. Mid, I got nothing. I mean, like, technically, I guess this is fine. It's just, I guess it's fine. I don't know why I'm worried. Like, literally, it's all I need. I don't know. It just seems so boring. Of all things to win, it seems so boring to just play 9 power, but I guess it's more than enough. Oh my god, dude, this is the big boy hand. We just need to get a good Galactus spot, and it's all fine. Guess we'll go wave left, see if we can't get some priority that way, because sometimes we'll put like, you know, Morbius down and then he's not very good as far as like priority is concerned. Yeah, this is pointing me towards Galactus mid a little bit. Yeah, if this doesn't work out where we think Galactus works, then we might just Eson right. Like, it's still pretty good for that ramp. I think it could work though. I mean, this deck sometimes just plays, yeah. Okay, we actually have a 50-50 flip right here on priority, actually. Let's just win that 50-50. We got it, let's go. We don't want the Morbius in the mix, so we're gonna go Galactus mid. Turns off Meek. This is a monster null already, which is a great news. And we can also play like, I don't know, Hope and something, Luna and something, whatever it is. Really good Galactus. Like we said, Morbius not giving them any priority removes any risk. Looks like it would have worked anyway, so. Opponent is not happy about it. Well, Randall has used the entire time on turn one, as is his right. I'll remind you. No, maybe we don't like to wait, but you know, Randall's got stuff going on, just like Regis does sometimes. Okay, sometimes you take your time and it's okay. I don't want to hear about it. Randall also skipped turn 2 though, so Randall may not be here. Randall may be fake. Randall may be a robot, might be on the toilet, having a hard time. Oh, Randall's alive. Good news, confirmed. Randall's also playing Sauron, which does make me a little bit nervous for this Galactus. Honestly, not bad at Mojo World. I'm just thinking, like, where does this Sauron card go? I would want to play my, like, Shuri card mid in Wakanda. There is a chance that they put Shuri plus something here to make sure they have enough bodies, in which case you kind of want this to go off. Like, they have priority here, so this really matters. Like, this is an important decision. I mean, I guess if it whiffs, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to go ahead and go Galactus left, because I think you put Shuri here to protect for Wakanda, or you put Shuri here. Or if it's Typhoid Mary, it could go anywhere, so that doesn't really help us. I would still maybe put it here, though. Nice, okay. Oh yeah, they're on. Wait, they're on Red Skull? They're 5? No. Oh, wait, you idiot. Of course. So this makes Null very good, clearly. The opponent without Shuri Red Skull, I think, just can't match the Null, right? Like, it's just kind of impossible, maybe. Luna plus Captain Marvel's maybe our best bet, but it does kind of enable the opponent a little bit. Maybe we do this just to get a peek at what they have, and then we Null, because Null's gonna be bigger than anything else. Even Shuri can't keep up here, I don't think. Arnim Zola, that's certainly not helpful for them. Okay. I like that they're like Arnim Zola Red Skull though, dude. That's cool. Very cool. If they have a Shang-Chi in here, a Shang-Chi tech could win. They'd win 16-15 at least. Yeah, Shang-Chi would do it since we got priority. Guess we'll see. Starbrand is a monster, as is Lizard, but Null holds it. Yeah, they got it's close, dude. 29's big numbers. That was just all about Galactus positioning, really, just figuring out where to put it.